Then sea grasses, which is also important. These are the flowering plants submerged in the shallow marine waters. Ecosystem engineers, because they help in cleaning the things. Okay, they absorb the carbon dioxide present in the water, so, and they can reproduce both through both sexually and asexually. Occurs all along the coast of India, abundant in Palk Strait and Gulf of Mannar. Where is this Gulf of Mannar? Yes, where is this Gulf of Mannar?
Between India and Sri Lanka.
Between India and Sri Lanka. Very good. So Palk Strait, try to know which comes first from north to south. Arrange Palk Strait and Gulf of Mannar and regarding relevant places around it. Gulf of Mannar is important from north to south. 10-degree channel and 9-degree channel are also important. 10-degree channel they already asked. 9-degree channel they will ask. So where is this 10-degree channel? Between which islands it goes? So 10 degrees between Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and 8-degree channel is between 8-degree channel is between Lakshadweep Islands and Maldives. 9-degree channel is present between the Lakshadweep Islands only. Okay, between Minicoy Islands and other Lakshadweep Islands, 9-degree channel is present, and 8-degree channel is present between Minicoy and Maldives. Maldives and Minicoy. Above this, there are other Lakshadweep Islands where 9-degree channel is present. Okay. So these are also important. Through which states Tropic of Cancer passes? Through which state the Indian meantime passes? The Rangchit Indian meantime passes. All these two things, just it takes only 1 minute to know about it, but these are important. Don't get confused. Don't do this kind of mistakes. Then Kasturi, India's premium cotton, grows well in the black soil. Black soil is mostly present in the Deccan Plateau, which requires 180 days frost-free days. And India is the second largest cotton producer and largest cotton consumer of the world. Okay, India is the largest consumer of pulses also. Pulses and oil, palm oil. In India, palm oil is more. We import palm oil from Indonesia, Philippines. Palm oil from Indonesia we import. So economic survey volume 2 explains which commodity we import more, which commodity we export more. So just look into it. So India is the second largest cotton producer, but India is largest cotton consumer in the world. Okay, we export 70 lakh bales, but import 11 lakh bales. Okay, so it is not sufficient. Total cotton production is 360 lakh bales. Then these are the two things recently seen in the news, but not much important. But anyways, I felt because they have asked once, banana. This kind of banana is found in which place of India? Andaman Nicobar banana is there. So they're asking these kind of things. Brahma Kamal flower, Himalayan flowers, Uttarakhand, not much important. Penna Tiger Reserve. Yes, this is important because there is a connection between Panna Tiger Reserve is also present in northern Madhya Pradesh. Try to arrange the tiger reserves in Madhya Pradesh from north to south. Like Ken is there, Betwa is there. Ken Betwa also there is this Panna Tiger Reserve is there. There is other tiger reserves also present in Madhya Pradesh. Yes, so try to arrange the tiger reserves present in Madhya Pradesh from north to south. Looking at your India map, new Ramsar sites. These are the new Ramsar sites. Asan Convention Center in Uttarakhand and Kabartal wetland in Bihar are the new Ramsar sites. Total number of Ramsar sites is 39, highest in South Asia, which is present in India. There is also Montrex record. Montrex record is these wetlands which are present in the Ramsar site, listed in the Ramsar wetland sites. If they are depleting much, then they will be included in this Montrex record. Because there is, if this kind of wetland is included in this Montrex record, then we need to protect. We need to take quick action to conserve that kind of wetland. So, what are the two wetlands present in this Montrex record in India? One is Kibul Lamjo National Park, nearby it is present, and Keoladio. Initially, there is Chilika Lake is also present, but Chilika Lake is removed from the list of this Montrex record because the kind of initiatives they have taken to protect this kind of Chilika Lake. That is the reason why they have taken away and they have included in this Ramsar site and not in the Montrex record. But Chilika Lake is the first wetland of India to insert in this Montrex record because it is depleting much. Have you seen this movie Republic? Try to watch this movie before exam or after the exam. Very good movie. It revolves around this Kolleru Lake, only the kind of the kind of what we say the occupancies or encroachments on this wetland. Okay. Then NFuser, Environmental Information Fusion Service, high resolution city scale model launched recently in Delhi, operationalized recently by IMD to identify the air pollution hotspots and pollution up to the street level. So NFuser, Environmental Fusion Service, Environmental Fusion Service is launched in Delhi because in Delhi mostly the pollution is very high in Delhi. That is the reason why they are taking very innovative measures to control the pollution at the ground level also, the street level. They have already AQI indicators, air quality index indicators are also present. All these things are there. The odd and even rule are also there in Delhi. But even though they are taking a lot of measures, the pollution is not still in control because of various reasons. Okay. Not just vehicular pollution, but because of stubble burning also the pollution comes. Then Project Lion. The project was launched in 15th August 2020, and Project Tiger was old, and Project Elephant was there in 1991. Before that, only Project Tiger was launched. First is Project Tiger, then is Project Elephant, and now it is a Project Lion. There are Tiger census. Tiger census is there. Butterfly census is there. Tiger census, butterfly census, and elephant census are there. Try to read summary about these things: tiger census, elephant census, and butterfly census. Let me tell you a bit about it. I have written some notes also. So how I got to know about this is that by seeing the previous year questions only, I have found out these things may be important. So elephant census is done every 5 years. Elephant E comes to the fifth place. A, B, C, D, E. So alphabet E is the fifth place. So elephant census is done every 5 years. Just to remember, I'm saying this trick, okay? And tiger census is done every 4 years. Okay. So last elephant census is done in 2017. Just try to write the notes. Last elephant census is done in 2017, and highest number of elephants are present in Karnataka. First is Karnataka, then Assam, then Kerala. Okay. First is Karnataka, elephants, highest number of elephants first in Karnataka, then Assam, and then Kerala. Okay. This is about elephant census. And there is tiger census, which happens every 4 years. The last census was done in 2018, every 4 years. So, highest number of elephants present in first is in MP, Madhya Pradesh. That is the reason why it is important. MP, then Karnataka, then Uttarakhand, because you have Corbett Tiger Reserve and Dudhwa Tiger Reserve. Many tiger reserves are there in Uttarakhand. So first is MP, then Karnataka, then Uttarakhand. Tiger population. Okay. Then there is butterfly census is there. Butterfly census is in news because recently the butterfly they have to conduct this kind of census through voluntary operation Papikonda National Park. So it is recently conducted in 2020. It is conducted in 2020, and highest number of species of butterflies are present in Assam. And lowest in Haryana. In Haryana, there are butterflies are there, but highest in Assam and lowest is in Haryana. So these are certain important points regarding elephant, tiger, and butterfly census. So next, the Wildlife Institute of India and Gujarat Forest Department launched this project. Under this, 6 new sites have been identified for possible tiger lion relocation. That is Madhav National Park, Madhya Pradesh, Mukundra National Park, Rajasthan, Kumbhalgarh Wildlife Sanctuary in Rajasthan, Sita Mata Wildlife Sanctuary in Rajasthan, Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary in Madhya Pradesh, and Jessore Balram Ambaji, Gujarat. So to remember the thing, where these tigers lions can be relocated, it can be relocated not to the south or not to high north. It can be relocated only in the surrounding places of Gujarat. That is the reason why Gujarat surrounding states only they are being relocated. So Gujarat up is Rajasthan and side by it is Madhya Pradesh. So most of the lions are relocated to these places only. So if they are giving options, just think that if they are giving certain national park in Bihar or certain national park in somewhere else in Tamil Nadu, don't mark that option. That option. Okay. They are Madhav National Park, Mukundra in Rajasthan, Kumbhalgarh in Rajasthan, Sita Mata in Rajasthan. So all these things are there. Whether it is in Gujarat, Rajasthan, or Madhya Pradesh. to those places only they are being relocated. Then Buldana pattern. It is a water conservation pattern which has won national recognition. Just they will ask what is this Buldana pattern, which is recently seen in the news. So it is a water conservation thing, which is first time seen in Vidarbha, using soil from water bodies, nallas and rivers. They are increasing the water storage capacity of the soil through this Buldana pattern. Then pesticides. Most of the highest amount of pesticide is consumed by cotton. Then next is a paddy. Next is a wheat. Okay, cotton, paddy, and wheat. And total pesticide consumption highest in Maharashtra. Then it is UP, Punjab, and Haryana. So first is Maharashtra, then UP, Punjab, and Haryana. Okay, but per hectare consumption is present in Punjab because Punjab has huge amount of very rich farmers are there. They can buy the fertilizers to any extent. So that's why their per hectare consumption is more in Punjab. Okay. Then there is a difference between aquaponics and hydroponics. Aquaponics is both look similar only. Aqua is water, hydro is also water. But the thing is that in aqua, combination of aquaculture plus hydroponics. Aquaculture means growing the fish. So what they will do in aquaponics is that the waste from the fish is used to grow the plants. So fish waste is used to grow plants in hydroponics. CDAC is the first thing to inaugurate this aquaponics. Then hydroponics, cultivation of the plants without using the soil. In the absence of soil, water provides nutrients, hydration, and oxygen to the plant life. So in aquaponics, fish waste is being used. In hydroponics, they're inserting artificially these kind of minerals, both micro minerals and macro minerals of the plants. Okay. Then critical tiger habitats. The tiger reserves are constituted core buffer strategies. This one, you know. Then global carbon project and all these things, global nitrogen oxide. Please try to read these things. LEED and GRIHA certificate is also there. LEED is the international recognized certification system for green buildings. This is of the US Building Council, and GRIHA is the Indian thing by TERI and Minister of New and Renewable Energy. Then Graded Response Action Plan. So